Hey YouTube, it's Nick Mac coming at you, and I am fast approaching 1 year post-op, and quite possibly entering into maintenance. Um, Hell, I feel like I'm in maintenance right now. I've been at this weight for months. I mean, months. So maybe this is where it all ends for me. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. So what's been going on with me? I cannot wait to tell you guys. I ran a 5K last weekend. I know it's not a half marathon, but it is something. So my employer had we sponsored a 5K, and I actually ran in it. I had been training for a little bit, and I felt very confident about it, and I ran the entire thing. It was a mud trail. Now, that's not what it was intended to be, but that's what it was. It had been raining here for days, and last Saturday it was like beautiful, but it was like right after monsoon week. So I ran that 5K and I finished it in about 45 minutes. Not the best time, but hey, I'll take it. So update. So let's see. Had revision sleeve surgery or corrective sleeve surgery on May 5th, 2014. Initial surgery was done on February the 28th, 2013. And from 2013 to 2014, I lost a whopping 36 pounds from gastric sleeve surgery. Realized something was wrong and decided to seek a second opinion, and had Dr. Bollinger corrected on May 5th, 2014. Today's date is April the 24th, 2015. And yeah, so I am really, really looking forward to May 5th. It's going to be a celebration for me. And whatever weight that I'm at, I will celebrate it, and I am happy with it. I am 5'4" today. I weigh 148 pounds today, and I am fit. And at the end of the day, I'm a size 6 on any given day, and I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. What's been going on with me? Still having this eustachian tube issue with my acid reflux, and I just don't know what the answer is to that, because I'm taking my medicine, but it doesn't seem to keep it at bay. So I always feel like I'm talking underwater. Today I don't feel like that, but so that's what's going on. What else? Like I said, did that 5K. I'm still kind of training for it. I'm not really good at it. I haven't done it this week because I did straighten my hair, and I just don't want to sweat out my hair. I know that's awful for me not to run because I don't want to sweat out my hair. But I at least wanted my hair to be straightened for at least a week before I started back running. So it's starting to revert a little bit. So for all my natural sisters, y'all know what I'm talking about. So if I get sweaty or anything, it will just revert back. So I'm really kind of putting that off. So I didn't run this week because I didn't want to sweat out my hair. I know it's awful. I feel horrible even saying it out loud. And I'm putting my hat back on just because, I don't know. I want to put my hat back on, quite honestly. I just like it. So anywho, so I haven't really trained this week, but next week I'm going to wash my hair this weekend, and next week I am back on the 5K trainer. I mean, that's just realness. Because it makes me feel good when I work out. And I would rather be fit than have straight hair. That's the real. My daughter still doesn't have a surgery date. I'm not so sure what the problem is with that. Me and her need to really catch up. She's coming over this weekend, so we're going to talk about it. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I've been lifting a little bit of weights and trying to get more fit that way. Just little things like that. That smoothie video is coming. I finally got my parts from Amazon. So we'll see how that works out. The one part I did get is actually is stripped already, and I'm really just over my Ninja. Okay, guys, I'm sorry I was interrupted. I had to take a pause for the call. So, anywho, my daughter doesn't have a surgery date, and um, I'm gonna try to get her over to do a video so we can kind of do something together. I know you guys have been looking forward to doing that, and I really want to do that because I think it's important that she chronicles and documents her journey, because it's kind of like it's our accountability piece. It's what keeps us honest. It's what keeps us going. And on those days where I really, really don't feel like running, I really don't feel like eating well, and I don't feel like going to get on the scale to see exactly to check my weight, I know I'm accountable to you guys, and you depend on me to do that. So, I just think it's just important. And I say that to even you newbies out there that are doing this or that they're considering doing this. Find a way to have some accountability. YouTube may not be it for everyone, but I can tell you that it surely is. I'm going to put this on my computer. It surely is a great start. And that's just the honest to goodness truth. But somehow figure out a way. Figure out a way to make yourself accountable to doing this. Because our minds are geared to overeat. That's how we're wired. And I wish there were more studies out there. I wish there were more I wish there was more information out there. And I know that there is about we're made this way. We're made to want to eat to the point that we sacrifice our physical being. And because we have this surgery, it doesn't fix that. It doesn't fix what goes on here. It just fixes what happens on the outside. I still eat things I shouldn't eat. I can't eat as much of it. And I think about it when I do it. I stop at one cookie and not eat an entire sleeve of cookies. I stop at a little container of ice cream and not eat the entire carton. But that a lot of that has to do with I can't. Physically, I can't. But our brains, if I didn't have the sleeve to physically stop me, I would. And that needs to be, I need some accountability so I don't go back there. Sheer willpower just ain't enough. And, they always say, well, you can fix you once you get the sleeve, but if you don't have this right, well, where the hell are you going to get this right from? What? I'm a Christian. I pray and I ask for strength, and it works. But if you don't have something to lean, I don't know how people do this, because this is an everyday struggle. This is real. The struggle is real. You guys know I say that all the time, and it is true. The struggle is real. So, I would love to go sit on somebody's couch for weeks and months and months and weeks at a time and spend tons of money. I don't have that kind of money to do that. To kind of get it right up here, because I know some of my triggers, and I've learned with being sleeved, I need to be open to what those triggers are, and I need to be more cognizant of them and know what sets me off, know what sends me into a spiral where I want to eat. This last month I have dealt with some real stuff, and it is really a reason for me to just feed that anxiety. I have major, I know this sounds stupid to some, but I mean, I put my cat down 2-3 weeks ago. All of a sudden, I had to put my cat to sleep. Personally, I've got some things just kind of going on with me that are huge. I have some great, awesome things that are on the horizon for me professionally. And that's hard to deal with. I mean, some may say, what? But it is. It's a lot of stress. And those are things that trigger me to want to eat my emotions. So I've learned, because I can't eat my emotions, and that's where the sleeve is phenomenal. It doesn't fix this because I still want to do it, but my sleeve says you can't, or you will become physically ill. Physically, I can't stuff it in. So I have to find alternatives. Today I was at such high stress. I came home and I deliberately knew it was Friday and I'm still stressed. And I'm at the end of my semester. I'm having to write this big paper, which I should be writing right now, but instead I'm recording this video. I'm just saying. And I came home and I deliberately decided I'm going to channel eating into cleaning my house and waxing my hardwoods and cleaning my carpet and dusting, and it literally was cathartic. And before I knew it, it was time to eat, and all I wanted was a piece of salmon and some okra. And that's what I had for dinner, instead of sitting here contemplating what I'm going to write for my paper and eating a bag of chips. That's what I really wanted to do. And that's just real. But I'm learning to redirect that, because what's the point? Really, what's the point? I can't eat a bag of, I guess I could, but I don't want to. I don't want to feel bad. I want to feel good. I want to look in the mirror and like what I see. I want to go shop for sizes 6s and maybe even smaller eventually. I feel like everything that is happening in my life professionally right now has everything to do with how smart I am, or intelligent I am, and how well I know what I do. But that can often be overlooked if you look a certain way. And I'm not professing to be a beauty queen, but I know that I look different. And because I look different, I have more confidence. Not so much that people look at me differently. I have more confidence in myself, in my skill set. I've always had the same skill set. I've always had the gift of gab. I've always had a gift of educating and teaching adults, not kids. I could not be a teacher. Kudos to you teachers out there. But in this field of what I do, but I never was in a body where I felt confident to step out and do it. That's just the honest to goodness truth. So, I didn't expect this video to go there, but I'm just saying, these are just things that I think about, that are on my mind, and I feel like maybe it'll help somebody understand this is a mind game. And if you can win the mind game, you can win this weight game. And because it truly, everything you tell yourself, everything you feel begins with a synapsis that occurs in your brain that tells you something that is not true. And I have learned that oftentimes I am telling myself things that are not true. You need to eat that bag. You had a good week. You need to eat those chips. You had a good week. The scale said this. You had a good week. Eat those chips. It's a lie. It's just this lie. So then I just retell myself a different story. I take a beat. I don't react in the moment. And I tell myself something different. You had a good week. Next week's going to be better because you ate salmon. You ate stuffed baked tilapia, which I got a great recipe for. Things like that. It's just a mind game. I had a patient today that is contemplating doing a huge surgery, and that he needs. And he said, "Nikki, excuse my language." He said, "But and excuse my language, I'm mind effing myself." I'm not going to say it. I'm mind effing myself. And I thought, yeah, I know what that's like. And I told him, I said, I can relate. I know what that's like to do it to yourself. And you guys that are out there that are newbies, that are doing this surgery, contemplating this surgery, what are you thinking about? What is it to think about when the end result is weight loss? You've probably tried everything. But it is all just a mind game. Mind over matter. If you can get over your mind, the rest don't matter. And that is the honest to goodness truth. That's where I am today. That's how I feel today. And I'm sorry I'm on a tangent, but it is what it is. And this video vlog today is as much for me as it is for you. So you guys be blessed, stay blessed, and I'll see you next time. And hopefully next month I'll have an even better month and have even better news. And if I can get through this month, as bad as this month has been for me, personally, I can get through the rest of this journey. All right, guys. See you later. And thanks again for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Bye.